Bayern Munich got destroyed 3-0 from Bayer Leverkusen, and the job of Thomas Tuchel is at high risk. That's why we're gonna replace him as a manager of Bayern Munich. We're also gonna try to deliver Harry Kane a trophy. This guy deserves it. He hasn't won a single trophy yet, and in today's video we're gonna change that, and we're also gonna try to win a Ballon d'Or for Harry Kane. So let's just start the rebuild. This is how the Bayern Munich default lineup is looking, with an addition of their newest right back Sasha Bowie. And this formation, I don't like it, man. 4-2-3-1 is too defensive in my opinion for Bayern Munich, so that's why we're gonna change it. But for that to happen, we need to replace one certain player, and this is Serge Gnabry. He's just not that good enough, and we replace him with Nico Williams. This guy has so much talent, and I really hope that he's gonna develop really well at Bayern Munich. Before we change our formation, we need to change the positions of our two midfielders. Look at Leroy Sané, he grew by 1 overall to left wing, and also Nico Williams grew by 1 overall to right wing. And now this is how the Bayern lineup is looking, much more aggressive in my opinion. Jamal Musiala, he's gonna develop so well at Bayern, and of course Harry Kane is gonna be on the top of the squad. I really hope that we can win Ballon d'Or with him, but let's try to win our first trophy by defeating Red Bull Leipzig in the final of the German Super Cup. And we started this game on a really worst possible way. Luis Openda scored the first goal for Red Bull Leipzig, and I really thought to myself that we do have a chance to come back in that game, but look what happened shortly after that. Red Bull Leipzig scored a second goal, and now we're trailing by 2 goals. Maybe there is actually a curse that is following Harry Kane and all of the Spurs players, that they're not gonna win any trophy. But Nico Williams thought differently. He managed to bring 1 goal back, and now we're trailing only by 1 goal. But sadly there was not enough time for us to completely turn this game, and we borrow our first chance to win a trophy for Harry Kane. How is that possible, man? Come on! And in the Bundesliga, the situation is also not looking great. We're currently 5th with 7 points behind the first Red Bull Leipzig, and our next game is gonna be versus Borussia Dortmund. This is the classic of a German football. I really hope that here we can defeat them. At least Harry Kane is scoring a lot of goals, which is a huge plus for us, but we need these goals to be scored in the big moments. And is there a bigger moment to shine rather than versus Borussia Dortmund? I highly doubt. What a goal Harry Kane managed to score versus them, and then shortly after that he tried to add another one, but he hit the post, man. Wow, he was so close of scoring a second goal versus Borussia Dortmund. Come on boys, we can score more versus them. And we did score more goals versus Borussia Dortmund. Jamal Musiala at another one, and this was enough for us to defeat Borussia Dortmund at their home stadium 2-0. Incredible performance. Now Red Bull Leipzig, we're coming for you. But after 16 games we reduced the gap to only 6 points. Only 6 points. I really expected much more from us, but hey man, we still do have a chance to catch them. But look what happened in the meantime. Our goalkeeper got injured. Manuel Neuer is gonna be out for the next 2 months, and now we definitely gonna need to sign his replacement. I don't think that he's gonna play anymore for us, to be honest with you. He's decreasing in the overall. He's probably gonna retire by the end of this season or next season, and that's why we signed an incredible young goalkeeper in Mamadashvili. What a talent this guy is, and he's for sure gonna save a lot of shots against him. Wow, look at this incredible stat from Manuel Neuer. He assisted 2 times in 22 games. This is incredible for a goalkeeper. What are you doing, Manuel? And now it's the big game, the game versus Red Bull Leipzig at our home stadium. Come on boys, we need to close the gap to them and defeat them in that game. Very early in that game, Mamadashvili showed why we paid so much money for him. Incredible save, and then after that it was Nico Williams' show, and it was a bad show. He missed so many good chances. He hit the post, then he received 2 incredible chances, but he borrowed both of of them, man. How is that possible? We're playing so much better than Red Bull Leipzig, but we cannot score in that game. Well, they helped us. They made a huge mistake by letting Harry Kane so wide open, and of course he's gonna take advantage of it. What a goal he managed to score, and now we need to rely on our goalkeeper Mamadashvili, and he delivers. In the 90th minute he saved their best chance, and we managed to win the game versus Red Bull Leipzig and close the gap to only 3 points. Come on, boys, we're gonna win the Bundesliga. And after 26 games, we're only 4 points behind Red Bull Leipzig, and our next game is gonna be versus Borussia Dortmund. We need to defeat them again if we want to keep our title ambitions alive. But look at the team and this progression of every single player. I'm honestly impressed by their performance, and Harry Kane is of course so far the top goal scorer of the Bundesliga. Incredible season, but he won already multiple times top goal scorer of the Premier League. Now it's time for him to win a trophy. And apparently he does love to score versus Borussia Dortmund. What a strike to give us the lead in that game. And shortly after that he managed to add another goal to give us 2-goal lead versus them. And this was enough for us to win that game. And look at us, after 33 games we're first, and we do have 2 points lead to the second Red Bull Leipzig. And if we win our next game versus Hoffenheim, we're gonna deliver Harry Kane his first major trophy. This is going to be incredible for him, and I really hope that he can deliver. But sadly Inter knocked us out in the Champions League in the semi-finals, man. We were so close of reaching a final, but Inter defeated us, and now we only need to fight for the Bundesliga title this season. Come on, Harry Kane, we're gonna win this trophy for you, my friend. This is how the team is looking by the end of the first season, and Goretzka is injured. What's happening with our players, man? First Manuel Neuer got injured for 2 months, now Goretzka missed almost 2 months also. Like, come on, what is happening? At least Harry Kane is still the top goal scorer. He scored 27 goals in 33 games. Incredible first season at Bayern. But now let's try to win the Bundesliga. And we took control over the game very early. Incredible cross from Leroy Sané to Jamal Musiala, and now we're leading in that game, and we're getting closer and closer of lifting the Bundesliga. After that we tried to score a second goal, but sadly we missed all of our chances until the 33rd minute, where Nico Williams showed the world how good he actually is. What a goal he managed to score versus Hoffenheim, and this goal was enough for us to win the Bundesliga, for Harry Kane, and of course for all of the Bayern Munich fans around the world. Incredible achievement. We didn't borrow it like they're probably gonna borrow it in a real world. And also Harry Kane is the player of the season, and he also won the Golden Boot award. Incredible first season. The only missing thing is of course the Champions League, but for that we're going next season. If you enjoyed these videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the second season we received over 200 million to improve that squad, but we're not gonna sign anyone. We do have enough good players to win the treble with Bayern Munich in the second season. If we don't win that, maybe we're gonna get fired, who knows? And now it's the time for the German Super Cup final versus Red Bull Leipzig, and we need to take revenge out of them. They beat us last year and we didn't manage to win that trophy, but this year Harry Kane is super motivated to win another trophy in his career, and he started that game by scoring this incredible goal to give us the lead. And then after that Mamadashvili was all over the place. He saved everything and we managed to win another trophy. Incredible beginning of the second season. Hopefully we're gonna win the treble by the end of it. But look what's happening in the German Cup. In the third round we faced Borussia Dortmund, but we managed to defeat them 2-1. Wow, how we managed to draw Borussia Dortmund that early in the competition, but luckily we managed to eliminate them. After 14 games, we're third in the Bundesliga with 4 points behind the first Borussia Dortmund, but our next game is versus Red Bull Leipzig, and if we want to stay in the title race, we need to defeat them. The team is progressing really well. Nico Williams is already 89 overall. How the hell that happened, man? He was 83 when we signed him, and now he's 89 after just 1.5 seasons. This is incredible. And in the game versus Red Bull Leipzig, we were not messing around. Leroy Sané scored the first goal of that game. Incredible finish from him. And then after that, Leon Goretzka managed to add the second goal. And this second goal was enough for us to defeat them. Incredible good performance versus one of our biggest rivals. But now, after 26 games, we're second with 6 points behind the first Borussia Dortmund. Wow, why are we not performing that well, man? We already lost 4 games. Why the hell that happened? But now we need to beat Borussia Dortmund and take control of the Bundesliga. And as you remember, Harry Kane lost to score versus Borussia Dortmund, and this thing hasn't changed at all. He scored the first goal of that game. Wow, Harry Kane is honestly the nightmare of Borussia Dortmund fans in my opinion. And look what happened after the goal of Harry Kane. Jamal Musiala made an incredible skill move that was enough for him to score the second goal in that game, and we beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0 in a very, very important game of the Bundesliga season. Come on, boys, we're gonna win it for sure. And after 33 games, we do have the same amount of points as Borussia Dortmund, and our next game is gonna be versus the 9th Freiburg. So if we win that game, we're winning the Bundesliga for the second consecutive time. But not only that, we're also in the final of the German Cup, and there again, man, we're gonna face a Red Bull Leipzig. We just cannot get rid of this team. I honestly don't like them at all. But look what is happening also in the Champions League. We eliminated Arsenal 8-2. This is bringing me memories of the time that Arsenal were in the Champions League and Bayern destroyed them every single time. But now in the final of the Champions League, we're gonna face Manchester City, and this is going to be epic. Versus Erling Haaland, we're gonna have an epic battle. Team is developing really well. Mamadashvili is now 88 overall. Wow, what an incredible goalkeeper we do have. Harry Kane is 93 overall. Our best player by far. He's also the top goal scorer again of the Bundesliga, but this time the battle with NSU now is really close, and I really hope that in the last game of the Bundesliga he's gonna add some more goals and win that trophy, because overall he scored 39 goals and assisted 12 times. These are stats of a Ballon d'Or winner, and of course by the end of this season we're gonna check who the Ballon d'Or winner is. Hopefully it's gonna be Harry Kane. Harry Kane delivered an incredible assist to Jamal Musiala for his first goal of that game. What a finish from Jamal Musiala, and where a Bundesliga game without a goal from our superstar. Harry Kane puts the cherry of the cake. Incredible finish to give us 2-goal leads versus Freiburg, and of course this was enough for us to win the Bundesliga for the second consecutive time. We're getting closer and closer of lifting the treble. The only missing things right now are the German Cup and the Champions League. And before the final of the German Cup is of course the ceremony of the player of the season, and you know who is gonna win it. This is of course Harry Kane. He's also going to win the Ballon d'Or if we win the Champions League. Come on, boys, this is so important. And in the 4th minute of the German Cup final, Harry Kane is scoring again. Man, this guy cannot stop scoring goals after goals. But look what happened in the 9th minute. He tried to score another one and got himself injured, man. Wow, maybe he's gonna miss the Champions League final. This is gonna be such a huge miss for us if he's injured for a long period of time. And now Mathys Tel needs to step up and replace him. But wow, why Harry Kane decides to injure himself right now? And shortly after the injury of Harry Kane, Red Bull Leipzig scored the goal of the tribute by far. What a bicycle kick from Dani Olmo of all people. How he managed to pull that on. And of course Mamadashvili didn't have any chance at all to save that shot. Incredible goal, honestly. And I thought to myself that Matis Teo is gonna let us down, but look what happened in the 43rd minute. This guy scored an incredible goal. No idea how he managed to pull it, but he scored this screamer, and shortly after that he added another goal, this time from a cross from our right back Sasha Bowie to Matis Teo. Incredible finish. Wow, he scored 2 goals in a matter of 4 in-game minutes, and of course this was enough for us to win the German Cup versus Red Bull Leipzig. We got our revenge now multiple times. No man, Harry Kane is gonna miss the next 4 weeks. This is such an incredible miss for us, and now we need to rely fully on Matis Teo. And in the 34th minute, Matis Teo delivered again. Incredible ball to Jamal Musiala, and he's scoring the first goal of the Champions League final. Wow, boys, we're getting closer and closer of completing the treble with Bayern Munich already in the 2nd season. Come on, we need to do that for Harry Kane. And just before the halftime, Leroy Sané received an incredible opportunity to double our lead, but he borrowed it. How can you miss that, man? Like, look at the chance that he received, but he hit the post. Wow, what a poor performance from Leroy Sané against his former club. At least he gave an incredible ball to Jamal Musiala, who managed to score his 2nd goal in that game. And now we won the Champions League. What a moment for all of us Bayern Munich fans. And of course, Harry Kane is his first Champions League trophy, and with that trophy we completed the treble. Incredible achievement. Now the only thing left in that video is to see who is gonna lift the Ballon d'Or. Ooh, let's see who is gonna be, who is going to be. Yes, there it is. Harry Kane also won a Ballon d'Or. What an incredible video. I really hope you enjoyed. Of course, if so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But now I'm out, and I wish you a great day. Bye bye.